Jurors heard from two other people charged in the Harvest Homecoming shooting. They were called to testify against Isaiah Page. Cameras not allowed in the courtroom, but Madison Elliott is live to explain exactly what happened today. Madison?
One person who was brought into court to testify this morning is a co-defendant who's pled guilty in the case. That is Darius Tuff, but he declined to testify. So instead, this afternoon, the prosecution read sworn testimony from one of his depositions during all of this, which revealed the most detail we've gotten so far in this case. Tuff, along with the two other co-defendants, were at Harvest Homecoming on October 12th when a group started shooting at them. Tuff said he fired back, and as they drove off, another co-defendant fired more shots from the car. However, in all of this, Page was not mentioned, at least not in the time that I left court. They were still reading the deposition as I was leaving to come outside. Another person charged in the case also testified today, and their name has not come to light until now. On the stand Thursday, 19-year-old Adrian Thurman. He's currently serving a sentence in relation to the shooting, though he has not been named publicly before. He testified that he and another person mentioned throughout the trial walked to Harvest Homecoming on the day of the shooting. He saw Joshua Smith, who has been publicly named and pled guilty in relation to the incident. Prosecutors have laid out they believe Isaiah Page was at the fountain area of the Scribner house when they believe he shot a gun. Thurman says he was up at the fountain area too that night to, quote, roll dice or gamble. But he says his friend began arguing with someone else. Thurman encouraged his friend to leave, and he testified they both walked away. With the fountain area behind them, Thurman says he heard shots and they started running. He says he saw someone with a black backpack pull out what he thought was a gun but wasn't sure. He also said he did not see who shot the gun. On cross-examination, when the defense asked if he knew Page prior to the shooting, he said no. No witness who has testified over 6 days of the trial has said they saw Page fire a gun. And the trial continues tomorrow. Another co-defendant is expected to take the stand. Reporting live, Madison Elliott, WLKY.